And we are tracking that major hurricane bound for Florida as well. Good morning, everybody. I'm Irene O'Connor.
And I'm Eric Parker. Just a monster of a storm headed ashore any time now. Let's get the latest on the forecast here and there from Scot Haney.
That's right. Well, let's start off by looking at Hurricane Michael. It is now a hurricane of Category 4 with 140-mile-an-hour winds. It is expected to make landfall in several hours today, right around 2 o'clock this afternoon, and just the panhandle of Florida bracing for this devastating storm system. Storm surge is expected to be anywhere from 8 to 12, 9 to 13 feet. And we're talking about don't get me wrong, there's going to be a rain associated with this storm system, but about a foot of rain is expected, not the feet of rain that we saw with Florence, because this is going to be a fast-moving system. So, but devastating winds. Florence, I think, rolled in with 90-mile-an-hour winds. This is rolling in with 140-mile-an-hour winds. So I hope everybody got out of Panama City.
Hurricane Michael is bearing down on the Florida Panhandle now. More than 100,000 people have been ordered to evacuate their homes as the storm approaches the coast. Michael is due to make landfall sometime later today, bringing an expected 8 to 12-foot storm surge with it. Most businesses have boarded up, hoping it's enough.
Just a little nervous, so I figured I better put a little extra effort into it and try to feel a little more comfortable.
First responders from around the country, including Red Cross volunteers from here in Connecticut, are on their way to help. President Trump was briefed on the storm's possible impacts last night. The White House says the federal government will be available to support the state and local response efforts.
Meanwhile, people looking to get away from the storm are making their way north. Let's take a live look now at Bradley International Airport. Travelers began arriving yesterday, and more are expected to arrive here today. Stick with Channel 3 for the very latest when it comes to Hurricane Michael. You can catch up-to-the-minute forecast, the latest on evacuations, and more on how Connecticut is looking to help. It's all right on the Channel 3 app.